Detroit rapper Dejua Blanding, aka Dank Demos, files a lawsuit against Lyft because someone had told her, "Hey, you are too fat to sit in my car." Let's see what happens.
All right, well, this has been our top story throughout the day on clickondetroit.com. A Detroit woman turned down from a Lyft driver because she says due to her weight. She's now suing the company, accusing it of discrimination.
Jacqueline Francis sat down with her and her lawyer today to get the full story. Jacqueline.
Deja tells us her Lyft pulled up. She went to get in, but the doors were locked. And the reason why has her suing the rideshare company.
The reason? Oh, we're going to see the reason right now. Watch this.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car?
Deja Blanding's
I'm too big to get in your car? Yeah, that might be possible. You might actually be too big to get in someone's car. Now, is it that he just doesn't like fat people? I don't think that's the case. It's probably the case that his car is too small and it probably can't handle 500 pounds in the back. It might not be safe for both you and the driver. Unless you want to sit in a car where it's literally driving like this. Imagine the back of the car is like this. It's tilting and the wheels are just screeching while you're driving. I don't know if that's a safe idea. But I could see her making the argument, well, I've gotten into other cars like this and I didn't have a problem at all. But at the end of the day, dude, Lyft drivers are independent contractors. They're not public servants. So the driver is not obligated to take every passenger no matter what. He's not working for the government. He's, again, an independent contractor, so he can refuse to give someone a ride as long as it's for a reasonable reason. Again, if he said, "Hey, sorry, you're too fat and ugly," or "I'm sorry, I don't like you because of your ethnicity or because of your gender," yeah, you could definitely have a case for yourself there. But no, this is more about a logistical concern. You can't carry that much weight in your car, or even if you could, why should you take the risk? Why should you put yourself in a situation where you might damage your car and you're only increasing the risk of that happening by allowing this person in your car? So I don't think it's a big deal.
Recorded it all.
Just get Lyft XL or Uber XL, whichever one that is, okay? It's like $5-10 more. It's not that big of a deal.
Her Lyft driver pulling up only to turn her down.
I was too big and his tires, something about his tires. I asked him, "What do I have to do with your tires?"
This happened.
What do you have to do with his tires? That his tires could pop if you sit in his car. And then you won't be going anywhere and you'll be really regretting the fact that you didn't get an Uber XL.
January 18th,
or Lyft
the
XL,
29-year-old Detroiter was headed to a Lions watch party, only she never got there.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What make you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The driver told her
Okay. Right there. When she asks him, "What makes you think I can't fit in your car?" I don't know if she ever woke up and, maybe looked in the mirror. And I'm sorry, that's kind of fucked up. But the guy could have easily said something rude here. But this exchange right over there where he said, "I'm sorry," right after she said, "What makes you think I can't get in your car?" And he says, "I'm sorry, you have to take the bigger Uber XL." Dude, I don't know how to side with this girl. Again, if that guy said something really rude to her, really discriminatory or whatever, then yeah, you have a case, but this guy's not being like that.
Did to request an XL car.
I was embarrassed and I feel some type of way about it,
She's hired a lawyer and is suing Lyft.
Well, from a legal standpoint, it seems like obvious discrimination. The Elliott-Larsen Act, which is Michigan's Civil Rights Act, specifically protects people from weight discrimination. And the driver here turned down her ride because of her weight.
Deja says this experience has...
Yeah, but again, when I think of weight discrimination, I think of not providing a service to someone where your weight doesn't really have anything to do with the actual situation. But when your weight could cause harm to someone else's property, I don't see how you're discriminating them at that point. At that point, you're just protecting your property, dude.
Scarred her.
I haven't really left my house since that.
She hopes this lawsuit will change how people treat others of all sizes.
Didn't have to pay for extra for a Uber XL.
Oh my God.
Why-
No, what do you mean? I shouldn't have to pay extra for. Dude, I'm sorry, but some people have to pay for certain things depending on their body types, right? Like, if I have to pay extra money because I don't wear kid size clothing, I'm sorry. I have to pay more money because I have to pay for adult size clothes. I wish I could pay for kid size clothes. It's always cheaper. It looks pretty much the same. But I can't. It's just, I don't know, dude.
While Lyft does not comment on pending litigation, they did send us this statement reading, quote, Lyft unequivocally condemns all forms of discrimination. We believe in a community where everyone is treated equal with respect and mutual kindness. Our community guidelines in terms of service explicitly prohibit harassment or discrimination. Reporting live in Detroit, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Jacqueline, thanks.
Imagine she wins this case, which I hope not. But if she wins this case, imagine what type of precedent it would set for Lyft drivers. Now, any person that wants to get into your vehicle, no matter what they look like or what they have or anything about them, that person would always have the upper hand against the Lyft driver. The Lyft driver would now feel scared and afraid to deny any passenger from getting into their vehicle because now they don't want to lose their job. So, I don't know, man. I hope this case doesn't go. I hope this case does not go in her favor. I saw somebody put this out on Twitter. The point you guys are missing is that she felt dehumanized as a Lyft customer. The driver went against Lyft's own policies of not being able to refuse a rider due to weight. She has the right to sue. Now, I have the Lyft policies right over here, right? So, over here, discrimination against riders or drivers isn't tolerated on the Lyft platform for many of the things that I aforementioned, right? Your race. I can't tell you, hey, sorry, I don't like you because you're a brown guy, so don't get in my car. Color. Race and color, very similar here. Same thing. National origin, also along the same lines. Religion, right? If I see you and I see you're wearing a cross, or if I see that you're wearing the turban on your head, I can't say I don't want you getting in my car. You guys get the point, right? If someone is just wearing something that's not going to be affecting you, or if they are of a certain ethnic background or a certain age or orientation, something that doesn't impact your ability to drive them, then you can't sue them. I don't know if I said that properly. But if someone falls under these categories, it's understandable if somebody has a problem with that. But where is the weight? I actually don't even see weight over here. Physical or mental disability, including the refusal of service animals or mobility devices. Actually, if you see in the tweet, I don't think she needs any mobility devices with what she's doing in this video. She seems to be totally fine without any mobility devices here. Jesus Christ. Okay. I just had to scroll down because I don't want to keep seeing that. And if she broke his car, who's paying for that? Then she's out. Then he's out of work and a vehicle. And we aren't talking about immutable characteristics, sex, or religious beliefs. She's literally a quarter of a ton. Yeah, I mean, I mostly agree with this guy. And then you can see here, she does not like what that guy said whatsoever. I don't give a fuck about nothing you just said, and you're going out of your way to insult a bitch when I literally laid shit out in black and white. So she's basically saying, I made my point, don't argue with my point, and if you don't like my point, then fuck you. I don't know if she has a case for herself here, because this isn't about discrimination. I don't know. I wouldn't take that risk if I was that Lyft driver. But yeah, that's about it for this case.